What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and today I am excited because I'm going to be talking about Warhammer 40K like always, but over at the Warhammer community page, we have an article that talks about the new things coming for the Tau Empire. So, with that being said, let's dive straight in. As always, guys, if you guys want to read these articles for yourselves, the link to the Warhammer community page is down in the description. But anyway, we have had a little bit of teases over the last few weeks and months, especially for this image here. So we knew it was a Tau, we know it's some type of fire warrior, and today we finally find out who it is. So it is none other than Sub-Commander Al Miyamoto, aka Darkstrider. This guy got a new sculpt. I'm not exactly sure why, because he is a new-ish character that came out not too long ago. His old sculpt, which you see here, is okay. But I mean, this was more dynamic. He doesn't have a nose. I am super surprised he does not have a nose, because when we looked at the Kill Team Chownoth box set, all those Pathfinders got new sculpts, really great looking sculpts in my opinion, but they have like ridges of a nose or something like that. But I don't know why, like Shadow Sun had a nose too. I guess they took that away with this guy. But I like the model, I just don't think this character should have gotten a model. But I like it, I like the drones he has, I like the sneaky pose, the visor and whatnot. So all in all, pretty good sculpt. And speaking of sculpts, I recommend you guys stay subscribed, because if not for later this week, probably next week, I'll be doing the best sculpts of the year to see all the new models that GW has put out and which ones I believe are the best of the best. So stay subscribed for that. But anyway, let's continue and look at the stats that they unveiled for his Pulse Carbine, aka Shade. So Shade has a range of 24 inches, it is a Type Assault 2 weapon, Strength 5, AP -2, dealing 2 damage. So that's pretty good. 2 damage is key to take out those 2 Wound Marines, and in the near future, 2 Wound Chaos Space Marines. So I like it, Strength's pretty good, AP's pretty good, 24 inches is definitely needed. But he does have that scanner, aka the Structural Analyzer. So basically, in your command phase, you select a friendly Tau Sept core unit within 6 inches of Darkstrider, and then you look for an enemy unit that both you and that other Tau unit can see. Until the end of the turn, each time a model in that Tau Sept core unit makes a ranged attack against that enemy unit, they add a 1 to the attack wound roll. So basically, he's reading out, scoping out the battlefield, trying to see whose power level is over 9,000, so that that Tau core unit, be it Fire Warriors or whatever, can now wound a little bit better, because adding 1 to the wound roll is a big deal, trust me. Now normally you'd want to have him alongside Pathfinders, because that is pretty much what he is all about. He's a sub-commander for his Pathfinders, but I think he's really going to shine being near a huge blob of Fire Warriors, because the Fire Warrior gun got a massive improvement, and I think that +1 to wound would benefit the Pulse Carbine, or not Pulse, the Pulse Rifle carrying Fire Warriors, as opposed to Pathfinders with Carbines. Even though Carbines did get a boost, but in my opinion, it's best to just do it to, like I said, Fire Warriors, a full squad of 12 Fire Warriors, or maybe even battle suits. Because again, that +1 to wound is key. And if they're going to be shooting at 36 inches out, Strength 5 -1 AP, like, it's worth it in my opinion. Basically, they go on by saying just a little bit of his lore as to who he is. He's a rebel. I mean, I guess, sure, why not? But he is really effective on the battlefield, so much so that Commander Shadow Sun has given 2 thumbs up for this guy. So just a little bit of lore here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too like mind-blowing. He tends to do what needs to be done on the battlefield to gain results. And like I said, the sculpt's cool. His abilities are pretty cool. I don't know if he's gonna be an auto include. His structural analyzer ability is pretty good, but I don't know if it's an auto include. Because again, like the ethereals are just an army multiplier with all their abilities, and who knows what's gonna change when the new Codex drops. But definitely keep an eye on this guy. But that's not it. We also have another new thing to look at for the Tau that was revealed today also on the Warhammer community page, and that is the front cover of the new 9th edition Tau Codex. I love it. The artwork is phenomenal. Ever since they put out these white and red, I believe it's Viorla Sept Tau, like that color scheme just pops. It looks really good with the Tau, as opposed to like that orangey, tannish color that was basically all over Tau propaganda. But yeah, I really like the white and red. It just looks really good, and the cover looks really good. And then to see all of the cover, or I guess all of the art, we have this image here that pits the Tau against none other than one of their most fearsome enemies, the Orcs. So really awesome piece of art, really cool looking Tau Codex, and I'm super excited because they said that this will be coming out early 2022. So I'm assuming maybe the end of January, early February, because let's not forget we still have the Gene Stealer Codex and the Adeptus Custodes Codex, or Adeptus Custodes Codex, that got delayed. So those have to come out first, and then we'll be seeing the Tau stuff. But in the meantime, the Warhammer community folks will be giving us inklings into what exactly is in the Codex, so stay subscribed because I will be covering that as well. And of course, this is Tau-cember. All of December, we're going to be talking about all things Tau. We have a really good video for you guys to watch by Gersh1, which talks about how the Tau can take over the galaxy. So definitely recommend that video. It will be at the end of this video. And in the meantime, I will also be doing a return to Grim Dark battles. I talk about the lore, their weapons, their war gear. I talk about how they play on the battlefield, and I will also go over the results of a poll. So by the time this video goes out, there will also be a poll as to who the combatants will be for this year, or this month. So since it is Tau-cember, it is going to be none other than the commander of the Tau Empire, Shadow Sun, going up against the renegade of the Tau, or hero in some people's eyes, Commander Farsight. So pit your votes down at that article, and we'll see who comes out on top in about a week or two. So a lot of things to look forward to, guys. New Codex for the Tau, new models, and of course we have Grimdark battles plus many more Tau focused videos this month. And that's all I got. Thank you guys for listening. This has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I will be catching you guys in the next one. Peace.